So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Well, it's very easy to see here. You have one fighter who has a distinct advantage in terms of the reach. What do you have to do when you're fighting a guy who you know can bring that long arm out and get there before you can?
So there's two ways to deal with a taller fighter. One is the traditional way. Just tuck up, get a good defense, and make sure you start working your way in. Slip the punch, take that height advantage away. Bring your legs. The other is to step out, believe it or not. Elicit the taller guy to give up his height. Make him come to you.
Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head. Hits him in the mug with the right. Carries that punch intended for the head. There's a good right hand.
Keep it tight. Back to the body.
Nice block by left hook. Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Keep working the body.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Solid left hand to the head. Clipping him with that uppercut. Big shot by Brooks. Brooks has got to be feeling foolish. Nailed by a counter punch. End of the round here on our fight night. Always a good time to come here to this venue. Take great fans. I mean, wherever we go on our fight night tour, we have great fans.
Yeah, passionate fans. Fans that know the fighters and care about the sport.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. He fires off the combination there, and it lands. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by left hook. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Brooks. Protecting his head well with his guard. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Brooks. Left hook showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Finish with the hook.
That works out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Good looking counter punch. Big shot. A sharp, knifing punch. That back hand just scored the knockdown.
1, 2.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Good strong combo.
Come on, get function.
the left hand. He landed well by left hook. Blocks it away. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner, the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before, you've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, see, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out into the next round and is fine?
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
Committing to the combo now, both land. A little head hunting with the right. "90 seconds to go here in this round. Left hook's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. What I'm starting to see here early on in this fight, unfortunately, is confirmation of what I heard of his training. What a solid left by left hook. Oh! Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
3, 4, 5.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Very accurate work. 3-punch combination serves him well. There's a straight right hand. Left hook's punch is far off the target. Lands flush with the combo. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. And that does it for this round. Start of round number 4. Left hook's accuracy has really carried this fight so far. He's up 3 rounds to zip on your scorecard.
Yeah, and again, it's because of what you just touched on. He's been a sharpshooter all night long.
Unable to land clean by Brooks. Left hook's in a very nice rhythm right now, landing the uppercut on the inside. If he can stay with that, he can do some serious damage.
And the damage he can do is put something on top of that uppercut, so he needs to do that. The uppercut picks up the head, put the hook up top to take it off.
That's a great combination.
There you go.
Look at that combination by left hook. Solid uppercut. Flush right hand to the head. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both. What a big shot. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Boy, what guts. What guts to get up again.
What gets me upset about this guy, Joe, is he's got so much heart. I wish somebody taught him a little bit more, because this guy's getting hit with punches he shouldn't get hit with. If you taught him with that heart, you'd have a champion.
Left hook so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. seconds to go in the fourth. End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing out of that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You drop. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Good doubling up of the jab by left hook.
Just like that, just like that.
Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Left hook's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good job protecting himself. Left hook's doing exactly what he wants to do. He's an inside fighter, and he's getting right to the inside in these middle rounds.
Yeah, exactly, and he knows what to do. See, that half of it is get to where you need to be. The other half is do what you're supposed to do when you get there. He's doing both.
Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land a counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
There he goes with the right hand again. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture. But still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem. But if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you. He'd have to think defense. Right now, he's only thinking offense.
Well-placed left hand there. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
Left hook's able to avoid that punch. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Good combination to the head. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Brooks. Here in these later rounds, you can start to see a trend, and one is developing. He cannot get away from that left hand.
Now listen, when you throw your punches, it's not enough just to chuck them out there. You gotta throw them from the right distance. He's throwing them from a little too close, where he's vulnerable, as you said, to that left hand.
with a left hand. Brooks is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Left hooks showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Brooks. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Can he keep the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
A barrage of punches now.
It's working the body.
Left hook. There it is! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. This fight is over. Left hooks. Power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Brooks is now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.